Hello, I'm Allison Jones. Thank you so much for joining me for this 90-minute yoga astrology class for the full moon in Virgo. I am actually filming this on Wednesday, February 20th. It's about 11:30 Eastern Time. I did this class live yesterday and attempted to record it, but it only recorded 28 seconds. So I'm re-recording now, and I hope you enjoy it. So you'll need a yoga mat. If you happen to have yoga blocks at home, great. It's not a requirement, but if you have them, you might like them. You'll want probably something to write on and write with, like a journal and a pen, perhaps a bottle of water, and then if you have a candle and something to light it with, that's great too. Again, not a requirement. So find a comfortable seat. We're probably going to be sitting for about a half an hour. If you have a pillow that you like to sit on, or again, if you have yoga blocks, you might sit up a little bit. It can be helpful to have your hips a little bit higher than your knees. So we'll just take this seat as comfortably as we can. Taking a moment to arrive just onto your mat, into your body. You might have had to make a few sacrifices or arrangements to carve out this time for yourself, this 90-minute chunk. So you just can start to let go of whatever happened earlier in your day and whatever you have planned for later on, and just give yourself the gift of being here in this present moment. Deep breath in through your nose, and slowly exhale it out. Another big breath in, and clear it away. Allowing your spine to be nice and tall. Shoulders soften and relax down away from your ears. And feel whatever parts of your body are making contact with the ground. It might be your sitting bones, your feet or ankles, sides of your knees. Monday, February 18th, was the entrance of the sun into Pisces. So we can refer to that as Pisces season has begun. Pisces is the final, the 12th, the last sign of the zodiac. In a way, Pisces does represent a culmination. It's said that Pisces has a little bit of all 12 signs within it. It dovetails really well with our seasons here if you're in the northern hemisphere. So it's the last sign of the zodiac. It's really the last month of winter. So we could treat this as a time of completion or a time to wrap up, or maybe one more month of rest and renewal before we get the surge of spring energy or spring fever that will come hopefully in a month or so. Pisces is a water sign, The 12 signs are broken down into 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire. And overall, water signs are emotional, sensitive, intuitive, perceptive, receptive. They are said to have a yin charge, yin meaning more feminine energy, not girl boy, right, but feminine energy. We all, regardless of gender, have masculine and feminine energy, so the water signs are more feminine oriented energy, more receptive if you think of being as opposed to doing, right? Being is feminine, doing is masculine, the moon is feminine, the sun is masculine. Even if your zodiac signs, you can go by your sun sign, you might go by your rising sign, or you might know your moon sign as well. Even if none of those are Pisces, it doesn't matter. The fact that the sun is now in Pisces, we also have Mercury and Neptune currently in Pisces, it's going to cast this Piscean glow kind of over all of us. So there is this collective influence, and for some folks that influence might be stronger than others just based upon your own natal chart or birth chart. So yesterday, which was Tuesday, February 19th, brought us the full moon in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. So the 3 earth signs, some of the qualities that they share are things like grounded, practical, responsible, dependable, at home in their body, at home in the physical realm, preferring concrete, tangible things over like idealistic notions. And Virgo in particular is very keen on organization, really getting all of their ducks in a row. Virgo is very meticulous, detail-oriented, can be a tad bit critical at times. And earth signs are actually also yin, believe it or not, also yin or feminine charge. When the moon is full, it's opposite the sun. So anytime we have a full moon, the sign that the moon is in will be opposite the sign that the sun is in. Pisces and Virgo are opposites. And whenever we have this occur, or this opposition, a full moon, we're being asked to find balance between the two. You could think of Pisces as the master of the metaphysical realm, the spiritual realm, metaphysical world, spiritual world, ideals. Pisces rules universal love, oneness, yoga, right? The word yoga means union, to unite, to yoke, to make one. Pisces is just huge heart, very empathic, right? Empath, that's such a big like buzz word these days. Pisces, again, just very sensitive to other people's emotions, to other people's energy, and preferring to kind of float in these ethereal, spiritual realms. But on the contrary, we have Virgo, that is about all things practical. No head in the clouds for Virgo. Virgo is very much about having both feet firmly grounded, down to earth, practicality. Again, neat, tidy, organized. So on the one hand, we've got the flowy, ethereal Pisces, and then the almost anal, sometimes neat and tidy Virgo. When I think of these two signs together, I imagine heaven and earth. Heaven and earth. And I came across a couple of quotes that can bring the two together. So I'll read those for you now. One of them is by John Crowder. It says, "Let your days become a fragrant song where heaven and earth continually collide." And then the other one is by Leland Lewis. "A society based upon unconditional love brings heaven to earth and shines grace across all galaxies." So Virgo full moon, sun in Pisces, is asking us, can we merge the physical and the metaphysical? And really the ability to do that is the underpinning of all manifestation. Manifestation is about aligning your heart, your mind, and your soul with the universe, the metaphysical, and then taking the action steps, the concrete physical part, to help bring about and co-create your reality. So after this video, I'm going to email you this little packet that has a write-up on the full moon. It has some affirmations for the full moon and also a meditation, which we'll do together here. The full moon was exact at 10:53 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, February 19th. And even though it's about 24 hours later, this is still the full moon phase, the full moon period. The full moon phase is the 2 to 3 days leading up to the full moon as the energy keeps building and building. Then when the full moon is exact, that's the crescendo or the climax, if you will. And the 2 or 3 days following is when all of that energy gets dispersed. So we're still very much in this full moon phase, and you might feel a little extra raw, intense, maybe highly emotional. Full moons can just bring everything up to the surface. We have maximum illumination, right? And that is symbolic. Maximum illumination. It's like a big spotlight is being shown on the subconscious, kind of anything that you've had hidden beneath the surface, swept under the rug. Full moon kind of brings that all to light. The moon is magnetic, right? Just as it pulls the tide, it can kind of draw things out of us. It's said that you might feel like a heightened connection to your intuition at the time of the full moon. I believe that's also the case at the time of the new moon. And then the interesting thing about pairs of opposites in the zodiac is in some ways they're more similar or more linked than they are different. So again, the ways that Pisces and Virgo are different, Pisces looks at the big picture, spiritual world, metaphysical world, ideals, universal love. Virgo looks at the details, the physical, the tangible, the concrete. The ways that these two signs are similar, they're both highly sensitive, just in slightly different ways. So Pisces, super sensitive emotionally, energetically. Virgo has a very sensitive physical system. So oftentimes people with a strong Virgo signature in their charts might have food allergies, food sensitivities. And overall, this Pisces-Virgo influence can ask us to really examine if what we're feeding ourselves is beneficial. And what we're feeding ourselves is much more than just the food that we eat, right? What experiences are we feeding ourselves? What people are we surrounding ourselves with? Because everything that we do, everything we eat, everything we experience, everything person, place, thing that we are around, we absorb. We absorb that energy and have to digest and assimilate it. We have to digest and then separate out what's beneficial, what's nourishing, and what is not, what is waste, right? So this brings in each zodiac sign corresponds to a particular part in the body, and Virgo rules the lower abdomen, the intestines, which is really perfect because, again, Virgo rules digestion, separating out the beneficial from the waste, which is exactly what our intestines do. Pisces rules the feet. When I think of the feet, I just think of humility, right? Our feet, they carry us around all day long. They touch the floor, whether it's clean or dirty, sort of a Piscean concept, humble, giving, nurturing. So I wrote a couple of affirmations for this full moon in Virgo, and I'd recommend you could do this one of two ways. You could repeat the affirmations with me out loud 3 times, or you could write it in your journal 3 times. And I really love affirmations because I like to think of them as like brain aerobics, right? Just in the same way that we can exercise our physical bodies, we can exercise our minds. And by training our minds to focus on positive things, those things can become the default. So instead of having our minds always default to things like fear, stress, competition, anxiety, scarcity, we can train our minds to default to things like gratitude, trust, abundance, collaboration, joy. So we have to give our minds a little workout if we want to see the fruits, fruits of our effort. And what we constantly think about influences and informs our reality. What we constantly think about, we see more of. So again, just sitting comfortably, and again, you can choose if you want to say these out loud or write them in your journal. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I make the space and time for self-care. I make the space and time for self-care. I make the space and time for self-care. I feel healthy and vibrant. I feel healthy and vibrant. I feel healthy and vibrant. I trust and surrender to divine timing and divine order. I trust and surrender to divine timing and divine order. I trust and surrender to divine timing and divine order. I can relax and go with the flow. I can relax and go with the flow. I can relax and go with the flow. Life wants the best for me. Life wants the best for me. Life wants the best for me. And if you have a candle and it's not already lit, go ahead and light her up. As I mentioned, that with the full moon, you might feel some extra intensity, raw emotions, maybe the concept of tired and wired. So let's bring in about 10 rounds of moon breath, or Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. This breathing technique, this pranayama, is so good for balancing. It's said to balance the left and right sides of the brain, masculine and feminine energy, the yin and the yang. So you'll need to bring a hand up towards your face, and then you can use your thumb, and then either your middle finger or ring finger, and you'll close one nostril at a time. We'll do some of these rounds together, or maybe all of them together. So to begin, just take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Close the right and exhale out the left. Inhale left. Close it. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. Inhale left. Close and exhale right. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. Inhale left. Close and exhale right. Inhale right. Close and exhale left. Inhale left. Close and exhale right. Inhale right. Close. This is the last one. Exhale left. Let your hand just fall back down to your thighs, your knees, or in your lap. And bring your gaze to your candle flame. Just a soft, steady gaze, looking at the flame. Seeing its color, its shape, whether or not it's flickering. Imagine that this flame is part of the bright, brilliant light of the full moon. You could continue to gaze softly at the flame or close your eyes. Imagine the brilliant light of this full moon glowing above you, glowing all around you, glowing within you. This light of the full moon is connected to the universe, the divine, all that is. And allow your physical body, your emotional body, your mind and spirit receive this cleansing light. The moonlight is just streaming down, positive, uplifting energy. Allowing yourself to let go of that which no longer serves. Releasing anything that isn't beneficial for your life, your energy, your being. Allowing your energy to be uplifted and recharged. With each exhale, breaking off another little piece, that which no longer serves, that which you want to release. I release fear and doubt. I release anger and resentment. I release judgment of myself and others. I release that which is not mine. I release limiting beliefs. I release all obstacles to my path. I release those relationships that no longer serve my highest good. I release all feelings of unworthiness. I release attachment to outcomes. I release all that which is no longer in alignment with my highest self for the greater good. From this open, receptive state, focus in on what you truly desire. What is the desire of your heart in this present moment of your life? Could be a concept like, I desire peace and tranquility. I desire joy and vitality. I desire connection and love. Maybe it's a particular thing, like I desire this promotion that I'm going for, or I desire a new job. I desire to meet my life partner. So whatever is on your heart in this moment, bring it to mind. Visualize it. See it in your mind's eye. If it's a concept, you might be picturing yourself. What do you look like? What do you feel like if you feel joyful and full of vitality? Or visualize getting that promotion. Visualize meeting your life partner. What does it look like? How do you feel? What does it feel like? Imagine the divine light of the full moon enveloping your desire. The healing power of the full moon cascading down, surrounding your intention, surrounding your desire, supercharging it. Let's send these desires, these intentions out into the room, into the universe with one Om. Go ahead and bring one palm to heart center, bring the other palm on top of it so you can feel the vibration of Om. Let's empty all the breath out of the lungs. Take a deep breath in to prepare. If your eyes are closed, open them up, letting the light in. We'll be making our way into the physical part of our practice. Feel free to move anything that you need to out of the way. I'm going to move my lit candle just so I don't knock it over and burn the plates down. There we go. I'm just going to make sure you guys have a good visual here. Yeah, I think so. I might tilt this a little tiny bit. Okay. All right. As I mentioned a little earlier, Pisces rules the feet. So we're going to start with toes pose. It's pretty much universally hated physical posture, but really good stretch for your feet. So what you're going to want to do is come to a kneeling position. And you're going to tuck the toes under. So I'm going to give you the side view here. And it's totally fine if some of your little toes don't actually touch all the way down, not a problem. So you tuck the toes, and then you start to sit up and back. Whew. So hips back toward the heels. Hands to prayer. Most likely now you're really starting to feel this stretch in the top of the feet. I promise your toes are not going to break off. Let's just use this as an opportunity to connect to our breath. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out nose or mouth. It's up to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice job. So we're going to come to a tabletop. Gently bring the shoelace part of your feet, the top of your feet down. We'll take a little counter stretch by sinking the hips back again toward the heels, walking the hands backwards, lifting the knees just a little bit, like an inch or two. Now you're getting that counter stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forward again. The knees come down. Then we're going to meet in a tabletop. So we'll still give you the side view here. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Bringing a little movement into the spine here. So lift your belly, drop. Lift your heart, lift your hips, take a breath in. And on your exhale, round your back and let your head hang. Inhale, belly down, lift your gaze. Exhale and round. Take a few more. Feel free to move at your pace. You might be moving a little faster, a little slower than my cueing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And find a neutral tabletop. Inhale, right arm out toward the right side. Exhale to thread the needles. Your right arm's going to dive under your left. Bring your right shoulder and your right temple down to the ground. You could tent the fingertips of the left hand with the elbow pointing up, just the way I have right now. Or you could take a half bind, lift the left arm up and wrap it around your back. Let the shoulders melt, let the shoulders soften. Breathe deeply, in through the nose, out through nose or mouth. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Unwind the half bind if you have it. Use the left hand to press yourself up. You can sweep the right arm out as a little counter stretch. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Exhale, thread it under, left shoulder, left temple down on the mat. Hips are still up. You could tent the fingertips on the right hand with the elbow bent. Or right arm lifts up and around for that half bind. Deep breath. One more inhale. Exhale, unwinding any binds, using the right hand to press yourself up. Sweep the left arm out. And left hand comes back down. All right, I'm going to turn to the side again. I know there's some of you that might be a little newer to yoga. So we're going to take a downward dog. You want to lift your hips up and back. You're bringing your body into an inverted V shape. Totally fine to have the knees a little bent if that helps you to press your hips up a little bit higher. You might exaggerate the bend in the knees here. Bend one at a time. Walk out your dog. Hips could sway a little bit side to side. Walk your feet just 4 or 5 inches closer to your hands, just a little bit closer to take a down dog twist. Your left hand is going to reach for your right calf or shin or maybe ankle, and then a little twist here so you're peeling your heart to your right. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. We'll take the left hand down. Let's switch sides now. So you want your right hand to reach for left calf, ankle, or shin. Little twist. The heart is turning towards your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. I inhale that brilliant light of the full moon. I exhale that which no longer serves. And right palm back down. And go ahead and just walk your feet up towards your hands. Toe heel your feet together so the big toes touch. Take a flat back. So with this flat back, you might have your hands on your shins. You might have fingertips reaching down. Take a breath in. Fold forward, let it go. Then draw your low belly in toward your spine. You want this connection to your core to protect your low back as you slowly come all the way, and now my head's off the screen. Here I am, all the way up to standing. We'll sweep the arms up. Inhale, keep your hips facing forward on your exhale. Left arm goes forward, right arm back. Just a tiny twist here. So Uddiyana Bandha, that's your core lock in yoga. You want your low belly to draw in toward your spine. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, second side, right arm forward, left arm is back. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold this down, little bend in the knees. Lift halfway to your flat back. Step to a high push-up. So you're going to plant your hands, step your feet back. I just turn just to give you a side view. You don't have to turn, of course. Then you're going to bring your knees down. Let your heart reach a little forward. Keep the elbows close to your sides and slowly lower this all the way down. You can turn the top of the feet down here. We're going to take a low cobra. Keep the elbows bent. Lift the shoulders, lift the heart. Inhale. Let's go down on the exhale. Press up through your tabletop. Make your way to down dog. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips high. Let your head hang heavy. You might gently nod your head yes and no. Take a deep breath in. Clear it away. One more. Inhale, then look toward the front of your mat. Empty all the air out of your lungs. Either walk or light hop. Feet up by your hands. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold. Low belly draws in to protect your low back. Once again, as you come all the way up to standing. This time overhead, we're going to take a steeple grip. So you're interlacing all but your index fingers. Crescent moon to your right. Hips press to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take it up. Inhale. Exhale to your left. Now your hips press to the right. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then up we go. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Flat back. High push-up. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. Up to you if you want to drop the knees or not. Keep the elbows close. Slowly lower all the way down. Take that low cobra. Keep the elbows bent. Lift the heart, lift the shoulders. Breathe in. Down on the breath out. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. These are sun salutation aids. Surya Namaskar. Where I am today, we've got some milky clouds going on. That's okay. The sun is still there, right? Still there behind the clouds. Take a deep breath in. Look forward. Empty all the air out. Walk or a light hop. Feet to hands. Lift halfway. Flat back. Fold forward. Keep the core engaged. Slowly take it all the way up to standing. Arms go high. We're going to bend the elbows, cactus the arms, a standing back bend. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms straight up. Fold forward, exhale. Flat back, breathe in. High push-up. If you like chaturanga, low push-up, feel free to take it. Otherwise, keep going all the way down to the floor. You can stick with this low cobra. You can go to an upward facing dog if that's in your practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make your way back. Downward dog. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Keep the legs straight for a moment. Dial the right toes toward the right side of your room. See if you can lift that leg any higher. Yeah, then bend the right knee. External rotation for the hip, rolling the right hip on top of the left. Feel free to circle your right ankle a couple times one way, couple times the other way. Inhale, gaze forward, empty your lungs, and then step Right foot between the hands. So we're finding a runner's lunge. If you have your yoga blocks and you want them here for underneath your hands, feel free, or just tent your fingertips on your mat. So we're going to elongate, axial extension, elongate through the spine, crown of the head, reaches forward, breathe in. Exhale to a long pyramid pose. You're straightening the right leg any amount. Left heel is most likely still off the ground. Let's do this again. Bend the knee, take a breath in. Exhale, straighten out. Good. Inhale and bend. Hold it there. Simple twist. Now your right arm is reaching up to the sky. Uddiyana Bandha, really helpful for twist. Low belly, drawing in toward your spine. You could stay here. You could bring right hand light to the back of your head. You could add the left hand as well. Now you're really using your core to keep you up here. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. The hands come down. Then spin your back heel all the way down. We're going to lift up to a warrior 2. So I'm going to turn and give you the side view of this one. You want your right knee bent. Right knee pointing out over second or third toe. Drop your hands down behind your low back. Interlace your fingers. Draw the knuckles down and a little bit away. Lift your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, find a humble warrior 2. So you're diving down here. Inside right knee, right thigh. Good. Shoulder blades squeezing in towards each other. Head just hangs heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly take this up. Warrior 2. You can open your arms. Flip your right palm up. Reverse your warrior. Let the left hand be super light on this back leg. Stretch your side body. Take one more breath in. Then helicopter your hands all the way down. High push-up. You can lower to the floor or just halfway low push-up. Cobra or upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe it out. Good. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Nice. Inhale your left leg straight up and back. Let's keep it straight. Dial the toes to the left side of the room. See if you can lift the leg a little higher. Then bend the left knee, rolling that hip open. Maybe a couple ankle circles one way. Maybe a couple the other way. Deep breath in, look forward. Empty all the air out, and then step. Find that runner's lunge, left foot between the hands. Lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana, little bow over the left thigh. Let's do it again. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale and straighten it out. Come back to the bent knee. Now, simple twist, left arm up to the sky, low belly. Draws in. Feel free to keep the arms at 12 and 6 o'clock. Or take left hand light to the back of your head. Maybe stay there. Next option, bringing that right hand up as well. Using your core to keep you lifted. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Hands down. Spin the back heel down. Warrior 2. Rising up. Once again, I'm going to turn. Give you the side view. Left knee is bent. Left knee pointing out over second or third toe. Drop the hands down behind the low back. Interlace your fingers. Let the heart take a peek up. Take a breath in. Exhale, this humble warrior 2. Diving down, okay? Again, the head just hangs heavy. Pressing evenly down through both legs, both feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Let's slowly lift up. Warrior 2, free the arms. Flip your left palm. Viparita, Virabhadrasana, reverse. Warrior, right hand, right arm, just nice and light on this back leg. Take a breath in. Exhale the hands all the way down. High push-up. Chaturanga or lower all the way, up to you. Cobra or upward dog, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe it out. Really good. Knees lower down, child's pose, balasana, knees go a little bit wide. Hips sink back towards your heels. Just letting the arms stretch out in front of you. Forehead could rest on your mat or on a block. Breathing in your intention, your heart's desire. Breathing out any obstacles. Good. Feeling that brilliant, bright light of the full moon just wrapping itself around your body. No rush. You can absolutely spend more time in child's pose, or when you're ready, we'll come up through tabletop. Downward dog. Take a big breath in. Look forward. Empty your lungs. Walk or light hop. Feet to your hands. Lift halfway. Flat back. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. We'll bend the knees. Drop the hips. Lifting the arms up. Bringing awareness to your feet. Sinking your weight back to the heels. Try to lift the toes. See if you can fan those toes wide. Then can you bring just the baby toes down? Then maybe just the ring finger toes, if that's such a thing. And then the middle finger toes. Good. The pointer finger toes. There got to be names for these, right? And then finally, big toes down. Take one more breath in. Forward fold. Breathe it out. Lift halfway. Flat back. High push-up. Chaturanga or lower all the way. Up to you. Your back bend here. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Bring your right knee to your nose, right knee to nose. Maybe that knee even touches. For 3, 2, 1. Lift the right leg to the sky. Breathe in, gaze forward. Empty your lungs, then step the foot. Find runner's lunge, right foot between the hands. We're going to go directly to the twist now. Right arm to the sky. Okay. Really feel both feet here, both legs. So we're building this from the floor up. Practical, right? Just like Virgo. Can you keep the open arms? Keep the legs. Lift your torso. So now you're in a crescent lunge. Open arm twist. Got Uddiyana Bandha. Low belly drawing in. You could stay right here or take exalted crescent. Lift your left arm up. Take your right hand. Try to touch the back of your left thigh. You're adding a little back bend here. Good. And both arms high. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. The back foot, back heel spins down. Flip the right palm. Reverse your warrior. Good. Option to lift the front heel, just a little extra. For 3, 2. That heel comes down. Cartwheel your hands down. Step, high push-up. Chaturanga or lower all the way. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. Downward facing. Exhale. Left leg goes high. Left knee to your nose. Maybe it touches. 3, 2, 1. Leg goes high. Inhale. Look forward. Empty your lungs. Step the foot between the hands. Runner's lunge. Simple twist now. Left arm up to the sky. You've got the connection to your core. Now you might as well bring in Mula Bandha, root lock, pelvic floor. Lifts up. Keep the open arms. Keep the legs in the lunge. Lift your torso. Now you're in that crescent lunge. Open arm twist. You could stay there or exalt this. Lift your right arm. Left hand would try to touch the back of your right thigh, lifting your heart. Both arms come up, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe it out. Flip left palm, let's reverse. Option to lift the left heel, just that little extra for 3, 2, 1. Cartwheel the hands down to your mat. Step the foot back, high to low. High push-up, low push-up, or all the way down. Cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Downward facing with your exhale. Good. Hopefully you're feeling warm. I know I am. Starting to build some heat. Take a deep breath in. Gaze forward, empty your lungs. Walker light hop, feet to hands. Flat back. Fold forward. Chair pose. Utkatasana. We're going to invite the hands to prayer in front of the heart. Sink a little bit lower, lean a little forward. Prayer twist your left elbow to your outer right knee. You're trying to spin your heart up. See if you can line up sternum with palms. Low belly draws in, Uddiyana Bandha. You could stay right here, or if you prefer to spread your wings, feel free. Breathe deep for 4. Rinsing out. So only the nourishing and nutritional remain. 2 and 1. Let's fold forward. We're going to separate the feet about hip width just for a ragdoll, a simple ragdoll. So you can have a little bend in your knees, holding on to opposite elbows or biceps. Your torso might like to sway side to side. One more breath in. Exhale to release the fingertips down. We're going to toe heel the feet together. Lift to a flat back. Inhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Once again, hips down, heart high. Palms will meet in front of the heart. Get a little bit lower. Let's take that second side. Prayer twist. Now it's your right elbow to outer left knee. Trying to spin the heart up to line up with the palms. Trying to keep the knees even. Hips sinking down and back. Again, you can keep the prayer hands or open the arms. Spread your wings. Deep breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's fold this forward. Very nice. We're going to separate the feet the width of the mat. Turn your heels in, turn your toes out. Malasana, yogi squat. Bend the knees. Drop the hips down. Try to get the elbows inside the knees. Hands in front of the heart. Lengthening the spine. You might close your eyes or gaze at your fingertips. Imagine the brilliant light of the full moon glowing above you glowing all around you, radiating out through you. One more inhale. Exhale to a forward fold. We'll straighten the legs. We'll drop the head down, lift the hips up, toe, heel, the feet together. Lift halfway up, breathe in. High push-up, low push-up, breathe out or lower all the way down. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg goes to the sky. Bring right knee to right elbow. Hold it there. Build some strength. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift that leg high. Inhale, look forward. Empty the lungs, step the foot. Runner's lunge. Very nice. Okay. We're going to take a leaning crescent. So we're only going to lift the torso a little bit. We're going to airplane the arms, so they're sweeping back like wings. And then we're just going to roll one shoulder at a time. Roll it back and down, roll it back and down. Yep, couple more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going high. Inhale this up to a crescent lunge if you want to have a little bend in the back knee. That can help keep your pelvis neutral. Hands to heart center. Lean forward. Told you we're heavy on the twist today. Twist again, left elbow. This is Virgo, right? Flushing out the intestines, helping to massage your digestive organs, toning your core. Breathe for 3, 2. We're going to lift this up. 1, inhale high for your crescent lunge. We're going to exhale to a one-leg Tadasana. So you want to stand with your left knee. Lift it up. Bring hands to prayer. Can you take a little twist here? Oh, and balance. Get your right elbow to that left knee. Breathe. One leg Tadasana, keep the knee up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, airplane, Dekasana. We're going to sweep the left leg back. The arms are back alongside your body. Palms face down. Shoulder blades hug one another. 3, 2. Back to crescent lunge. 1, the left toes land. Arms come up, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Straighten both legs now, hands to hips. Parallel your feet so your toes are facing the same direction. We're going to open out the arms like a T. Use your core to go halfway down. Keep yourself suspended for a moment. Good, and then right fingertips down, left arm up, a little twist. Keep the spine nice and long. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Top hand down. Hands to your hips. Draw low belly up toward the spine. We'll come all the way up. You've got this. Just turn the right toes forward. Bend the right knee. Warrior 2. Flip the right palm. We're going to reverse this. Take it up and back. Big breath in. Then helicopter your hands all the way down. High push up. Chaturanga or all the way to the mat. Cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Downward facing. Breathe it out. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale left knee to left elbow. Again, build that strength. Hold it there. 3, 2. Lift the leg up. We'll inhale. Gaze forward. Empty the lungs. Step the foot between the hands. Runner's lunge. Yes. Leaning crescent. So we're lifting up just a little bit here. Torso is still Leaning forward. Now, see if you can bring fingertips light to the back of your head. Use your core to keep you suspended so core is not resting on your left thigh. Woo! Breathe. 3, 2, use your core to come up. Crescent lunge, back knee. Might bend a little bit. All right. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Lean forward. Revolve your crescent. Crescent lunge twist. Right elbow. Outer left knee. I'm getting sweaty. I don't know about you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to inhale it up. Woo, back to that crescent lunge. Take another breath in. Exhale, one leg Tadasana. The right knee comes forward. I'm just moving back so you can see a little bit better. So you're hovering this right knee. Hands come to heart center. Let's try to take this balancing twist. Touch the left elbow just above the knee. Hold it, hold it. For 3, 2, take it up. One leg Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, Dekasana, airplane. So your right leg sweeps back. Dial the toes down. Try to keep the hips centered. Palms face down so you can externally rotate the shoulders. We're here for 3. We've got the high lunge in 2. 1, right toes down. You're back in that crescent lunge. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Breathe out. Straighten the front leg. Hands to the hips. Parallel the feet. All 10 toes. Point in the same direction. Take the arms out wide. Get your peace fingers ready. Prasarita Padottanasana variation. Wide leg forward fold variation with peace fingers. Hooking the big toes. Draw the crown of your head down. Spine nice and long. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. Very nice. Let's release the toes. Walk the fingertips a little forward. Lengthen your spine. Hands to hips. Use your legs. Use your core. Take it all the way up. Left toes turn forward. Bend the left knee. Warrior 2. Flip the left palm. Let's reverse. Big inhale. And then ride the exhale down. Hands to the mat. High to low. This is your connecting vinyasa. Take the up dog or the cobra. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe it out. Good. One more inhale. Gaze forward. Empty the lungs. Walk or hop. Feet to hands. Lift halfway up. Flat back. Forward fold. Slowly, slowly rise. All the way up to standing. Good. Arms come up. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the left arm down. We're going to take the left arm under the right to eagle wrap. You can either hug the shoulders or try to press palms together. We're going to drop the hips. We're picking up the left leg here for eagle. Garudasana. You can stay upright with elbows at about shoulder height. You could take eagle's nest, rounding here to bring elbows toward the knees. You might do a little eagle twist. If you unwind the arms, get the right fingertips down, either to your mat or to a block, and reach the left arm up. Little twist. Woo! Breathe. For 3. See if you can slow-mo. Bring yourself back up. 2. And 1. Yes, we'll unwind to standing. Inhale your arms high. Exhale, drop the right arm down. Wrap it under. Drop the hips. Pick up the right leg. Second side. Garudasana. Eagle. You could stay upright. Or once again, eagle's nest, rounding down, elbows toward knees. Or eagle twist. Unwind the arms. Reach. Left fingertips down and right arm up. You got this. For 3. See if you can build it back up. 2. 1. Excellent, excellent. We'll just inhale the arms nice and high. Fold forward, exhale. Yes. Flat back. High push-up. Lower all the way or halfway. Cobra or up dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe it out. And walk your hands backward. Backward, backward. Just a little different. Toward the feet. Toe heel your feet together. Now we're going to lift the heels for a toe squat. Not toes pose, toe squat, or sometimes called Hindi squat. So you got the heels up, knees are bent, hips are down. You could have fingertips down or hands on blocks. You could have hands in prayer. Woo. Draw the belly in, Uddiyana Bandha. You can keep your heart facing forward or use your core. Turn your heart a little to the right, little twist. Good. Heart passes through center. Use your core. Maybe you twist a little to the left. Yeah, then back to center. Really nice. Woo! Let's meet in a forward fold. Heels down. Hips up. Feet separate. Hip width apart. Walk the palms forward. Downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, right leg to the sky. We're going to a half pigeon. Exhale, the right knee down to your mat. You want the right knee near the right hand. The foot is going to be more in line with your left hand. You want to slide the hips down to your degree. Left leg nice and straight. You could take a peek back at your left leg. See if it's straight. See if the toes are angled toward the back of the room instead of sickling in. If your right hip is more than a couple inches off the floor, you could bring a block or a pillow underneath. You might come down to forearms. You might stretch your arms out all the way and have your forehead on a block or pillow, or perhaps your forehead on your mat. Keep some deep breaths moving through you. We can store a lot of emotional energy, trauma, etc. in the hips. So again, with each exhale, you might be breaking off another little piece of whatever it is that you like to let go of or release. You could stay right where you are. You could add a little twist, little pseudo, thread the needle, pseudo twist here. If you lift up a little bit, you thread your left arm under, so left shoulder would come down. You could make a fist with that bottom hand, that left hand, and then right palm could just press into it, so fist presses into hand, hand presses into fist, and you spin your heart up toward the right. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Let's start to unravel this. We're going to press up with the palms, tuck the back toes, take a 3-leg down dog with the right leg high. You could bend the knee, take a few hip circles. If you like to flip your dog, you might do that. Eventually, right foot comes down. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale for the half pigeon, left knee behind the left wrist. The foot is closer to the right hand. Squaring off, centering your hips. Right leg nice and long behind you. Option for the block or the pillow under your left hip. You might go to forearms, or again, forehead might touch all the way down. Again, you could stay where you are. You could add the little twist, thread the needle component. So you could press up, thread the right arm under, so the shoulder comes down. Make a fist with the right hand. Left palm comes on top. Press, fist into hand, hand into fist, spinning your heart up toward your left. One more inhale. Exhale to unravel. We'll press up with the palms, tuck the back toes. Last 3-leg down dog, left leg high. Bend the knee, couple hip circles each way. Maybe a flip dog is going to happen there. Eventually flip your way back to down dog, and then you could crawl, you could hop, you could jump through to seated. Nicely done. All right. So let's take Sukhasana. Easy seat, just a cross-leg seated position. We'll inhale the arms high. Exhale the left hand into the right thigh, right fingertips behind you, gentle twist. Inhale for length. Exhale to spin a little more. One more breath in. Exhale to unwind through center and just go right to the other side. Right hand to left thigh. Got the left fingertips behind you. Spine stays nice and tall. Very nice. Let's unwind. Back to center. Okay, so you're going to make your way onto your back. When you get there, hug your knees into center. Let's give the knees a little rock, side to side. Take a happy baby. So we're going to have the bent knees. They're going to go out wide. Soles of the feet face up. You can hold behind the knees, or you can reach up and hold the big toe side of the feet or the baby toe side of the feet. It's up to you. Try to press your entire back down into the mat. So if your tail's really popping up like this, see if you can press it down. Maybe you rock a little bit, like an extra happy baby side to side. Nice. And then let's bring the knees in. We're going to bring the feet down. Keep the knees bent. We're going to take a bridge pose, okay? So you want your heels just close enough that your fingertips can graze them. With an inhale, we'll lift the hips up off the ground.
You might keep your arms at your sides or shimmy the shoulder blades a little closer underneath you and interlace your fingers. We'll breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Undo the clasped hands. Slowly lower your back down to the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cactus your arms. You're going to bring the arms up, bend at the elbows, like goalpost or cactus arms. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, and then drag both knees off to your right. And then lifting up through center, we'll bring right foot down. Left ankle just crosses over the right knee, and now both knees, drag them off to your left. You might gaze in the opposite direction of the knees. And then go ahead and bring the knees back up to center, uncross. You might hug your knees in one more time, give them a squeeze. And then you might have seen that t-shirt that says, "I just came for Shavasana." So maybe that's you. So we're going to make our way to Shavasana. If you like, you can always use a pillow, or if you have yoga blocks, underneath your knees. It can be nice to have the legs just a little bit elevated. And then go back, let yourself lie back, relax. Arms are at your sides. Close your eyes. And see whatever it is that you see there. It could be a color or pattern, light or darkness. Visualize a bright, brilliant, full moon hovering just a couple of feet over your body, just pouring its light, its moonbeams down over you, again washing away anything that no longer serves, supercharging your intention and the fruits of your yoga practice.
May you feel fully with all of your senses. May you allow abundance in every form. May you flow with grace through the changes to come. May you feel the depth of every step on your path. May you dance to your sacred rhythm and unleash your spirit now. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Sip in a little more. Sigh it out. You could gently rock your head side to side or wiggle fingers or toes. Inhale your arms overhead as if you're waking up for the first time to a long body stretch. Draw your knees into center. Roll off to one side. You choose left or right into a fetal position. And press up to a comfortable seat. Bring one hand to heart center, bring the second hand on top of it. Let's seal in your full moon affirmations, your full moon intention and practice with one Om. We'll exhale all the breath out. Inhale to prepare. Blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Happy full moon. If you know anyone who might be interested in this class, please feel free to tell them about it. I can still email it to folks. I do natal chart, birth chart readings, if that's something you're ever interested in. And then the next big thing that I'm super excited about is a 6-month women's magic program that I'm running. If you happen to be local, it's in Arlington, Massachusetts. It's going to be a 6-month, 80 contact hours intensive, combining things like yoga, astrology, the chakras, tarot, body positivity, confidence building, ritual, sharing circles. It's going to be amazing. So let me know if you are interested in that at all. I can get you some more information. And I hope you have an abundant, blessed week. And again, thank you so much for joining me. So have a great day. Bye.